Hello and welcome to the MCQ lecture series. In my previous lectures, I have talked about multiple choice questions with respect to chapter 1 and 2 from the Indian Economic Environment course, which is the economics general paper for FYBA. In this class, I'll be talking about the last chapter, which is the third chapter in this course for this semester, which is talking about industrial environment in India. So let us look at some of the MCQs with respect to the same. So the first question is with respect to industrial environment per se, and it goes like this: dash is the process in which society transforms itself from a primary agricultural society into one based on manufacturing of goods and services. So what can be termed as the process in which a society transforms itself from a primary or agricultural based society towards something called as a manufacturing based society, whether it is called as agriculture, whether it is called as industrialization, whether it is called as service as a process, or none of the above. So what can be the process, what can be the term of this process in which a society is transforming itself from agriculture or primary based system towards something called as a mechanized or manufacturing sort of a system? It is nothing other than industrialization. So industrialization is the process which leads to this transformation from primary agriculture society to manufacturing of goods and services based society, and therefore option B, which is industrialization, is the correct option here for this question. So this is the answer, option B, industrialization. Let us now move to the next MCQ, which is in a sense talking about industrialization, and it says that industrialization can lead to what? So industrialization can lead to stimulation of growth, industrialization can lead to provision of employment, industrialization can lead to raising per capita income, and all of these, that is raising per capita income, provision of employment, and then stimulate growth in an economy. So what can be the possible things which industrialization can lead to? These are all the possible things which industrialization can lead to, and therefore option D, which is all of the above, is the correct option here in this question. So industrialization can lead to stimulating growth, it can provide employment or generate employment, and also it will help in raising the per capita income of people in that particular country. So I hope this question is pretty much clear. Let us now move to the next question, which is again in relation to industrialization, since we are discussing about industrial environment in India, and therefore the questions are pretty much obvious. So the third question goes like this: industrialization plays an important role in economic development because. Why does industrialization play an important role in economic development? This is the question, or this can be another form in which the same question can be asked, and therefore we are looking at industrialization plays an important role in economic development because of what? So we have to find out the reasons. Because industrialization leads to industrialization contributes towards something called as national income, because industrialization contributes towards something called as employment, because industrialization contributes towards something called as international trade or trade per se, and all of the above. So all these are possible reasons why industrialization plays an important role in something called as the process of economic development, because it is going to give a push to the national income, it is going to increase the employment, it is going to contribute towards international trade, exports particularly, and therefore option D, which is all of the above, is the correct answer. So therefore industrialization plays an important role in economic development because of all these possible reasons. So I hope this question is pretty much clear. Let us now move to the next question, which is the process of industrialization helps in what? The process of industrialization is going to help in what all possible things? So first is it will help in division of labor. The second option is it will help in optimum utilization of available resources. Then third option is it will help in development of primary sector, because the industrial sector is going to procure raw materials from the primary sector, and that is why in a sense it will lead to the development of primary sector as well. And the last option is all of these things. So the process of industrialization helps in division of labor, it will help in optimum utilization of available resources in that particular area, and also provide a kind of support to the primary sector, and hence in a sense contribute towards the development of primary sector. Therefore, option D, which is all of these options, that is all of these are true with respect to industrialization, because the process of industrialization is going to help in all these things. Let us now move to the next question, which is dash is an important factor to increase growth of economic development in a country. What can be the reason for improving, or what can be an important factor which will help in increasing the economic development of a country? Whether it is rationalization, whether it is industrialization, whether it is secularization, or none of the above three. That is, what can be an important factor which will increase the economic growth, the process of economic growth? It is nothing but industrialization. So industrialization, option B, is the correct option here, or correct answer here. So industrialization is an important factor to increase growth of economic development in a particular country. So I hope this MCQ is pretty much clear. Let us now move to the next MCQ, which is a long form sort of a question, and the question goes like this: what is the long form of LPG? Whether it is liberalized public good, whether it is locally produced good, whether it is liberalization, privatization, globalization, or none of the above. So in such questions, you have to make sure that you remember the long forms of certain things, and therefore here these two cannot be the answers. This is the correct answer, which is LPG's L is liberalization, P is privatization, and G is globalization, and therefore option C is the correct answer to this question. LPG, liberalization, privatization, globalization. In the upcoming lectures, I'll also talk about what can be the possible definitions of L, P and G, that is, what can be the definition of liberalization, what can be the definition of privatization, and then globalization. So I hope this question is pretty much clear. Let us now move to the next MCQ in this segment, which is dash is defined as the efforts taken by governments to alter industrial structure to promote productivity based growth. What is defined as the efforts which any government undertakes so as to alter the industrial structure in a particular economy to promote productivity based growth, whether it is industrial policy, whether it is industrial output, whether it is industrial categories, or none of the above. So here the correct answer is an industrial policy is defined as efforts which are taken by the government to alter industrial structure in such a fashion that it helps in something called as promotion of productivity based growth, and therefore this option A, which is industrial policy, is the correct option and the correct answer to this particular question. Let us now move to the last question in this segment, which is with respect to industrial policy again, and the question goes like this: an industrial policy is a comprehensive statement of what, or of dash, and the underlying options are: it is a comprehensive statement of certain procedures, it is a comprehensive statement of certain principles, it is a comprehensive statement of certain policies, and all of the above. So here the question is clearly talking about what does industrial policy particularly means, and it is a statement or a comprehensive statement of what. So it is a comprehensive statement of all of these, that is, the principles, the policies, and the procedures, and therefore option D is the correct answer here, which is talking about all of these. So therefore an industrial policy is a comprehensive statement containing certain procedures, certain principles to follow, and certain policies to undertake. So these are some of the MCQs with respect to the third important chapter, which is industrial environment, and in the upcoming lectures I'll be covering more or less all the MCQs with respect to this chapter. So please stay tuned. Thank you.